Damn it, Katie, you stole all my books. Nah, that's cool. I made you read them anyway. But, I'm glad I actually have quite the repertoire of books that I can talk about other things other than Harry Potter and the Hunger Games and John Green books. Although you did forget to mention An Abundance of Catherines, which is also wonderful. Let's get down to it. Robbie, I really do have a fascination with the end of the world as well. I haven't read any books, but maybe I will. Well, 2012, not really the end of the world, but whatever happens, that sort of thing. It's a really interesting thing. I don't know. Lately, I've been watching a lot of like zombie apocalypse movies because of my obsession with the end of the world sort of thing. I don't know. It's a little morbid. The book series I want to talk about, I have like recommended this book series to everybody I know who asks me for a suggestion, and yet I don't think any of them have ever taken it up except for one. My friend Matt took up reading it, but I don't think he ever finished it. Anyway, it's his Dark Materials, The Golden Compass or Northern Lights, it's the same book. The Amber Spyglass and The Subtle Knife. Swap those two, I guess the other way around. But it's a really good book series. It's about I don't know, alternate worlds and I don't know, growing up and your soul and doing what's right, that sort of thing. I don't know, it's a really wonderful series. I highly recommend it. Another book series that I've liked, but it's kind of younger, but I actually recently went through them again, are The Wrinkle in Time Quartet. And it's A Swiftly Tilting Planet, A Wrinkle in Time, A Wind in the Door, and Dragons in the Water. And they are really good. They deal with interstellar and intercellular travel. I don't know, like, it seems like it would be a bit much, but it's actually not too much to swallow because it's written for children. I have this obsession with books with characters that are psychologically unstable, and I'm not going to say The Catcher in the Rye because I actually really hate this book, or that book. Like, it's so overrated and it's so not that good. Yeah. Now, the first book of these three that I'm going to mention, a lot of people may feel the same way that I feel about Catcher in the Rye, but I really love this book. And it's actually being made into a movie with Emma Watson, so I'm really excited about that. And it is The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and it is about this kid who, you know, he has these blackouts randomly, and it turns out that some shady things happened to him in the past, and he's been blocking it out, but it's a really great series, or book. I highly, highly recommend it. It's by Stephen Chbosky. The other book that falls into this category that I'd like to share is Someday This Pain Will Be Useful to You by Peter Cameron, and it's about this, like, defeatist, like, gay kid who, I don't know, he sets himself up for failure. I don't know, but it's a really good book. Check it out. Check it out. And then my favorite of this trio is one that my best friend Melanie recommended to me called The Bell Jar. And it's about this neurotic girl who gets put in a psych ward, and it's kind of like you going through her journey with her. And it's an amazing book, and there's a lot of parallels, and I don't know, like, the conversations that can be had about that book are just so wonderful. The only thing I'm gonna suggest about it is if you hate Maggie Gyllenhaal, don't get the audiobook. I'm a big, like, user of audiobooks because I'm always, like, on the go, so I don't have time to actually carry a book with me, or I have to do something else while I'm listening to the book. So yeah, she's the narrator of it, and it's kind of but I mean, what can you ask for? I mean, after a while you get used to it. Another book that I've read recently is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, and it's about this girl who has to relive the last day of her life, like, I think 7 times, and try and make it as good as possible and better as many people's lives as possible. It's just, I don't know, like, some people may be turned off by it, some people may enjoy it. I don't know. It's just one that I really enjoyed recently. Oh, and another book. I'm sorry, I just keep spitting these out and I don't realize it. Never Let Me Go by Iguro Ishiguro or something like that. What is it? No, Kazuo Ishiguro. It's an amazing book. It's an amazing movie. Read it, watch it. You will cry so much. It's a book about these clones who are being used for organ harvesting, but they're actual people and they're living real lives. And it's about their friendship and trying to escape their fate, at least for a little while. It's a beautiful book. Like, check it out if you have the chance. I had to read it for a class recently, and it was just wonderful discussing it with my peers. But yeah, I look forward to next week's topic, which I actually don't know what it is right now. I'm sorry, I have been out of it lately. I'll tell you three what's been up, but hopefully by next week everything should be fine. It's nothing terrible or anything, don't worry. But yeah, I will catch y'all later, and I have absolutely nothing profound to say, like Robbie and Katie do, so I'm just gonna say bye.